Hi friends, welcome to Gear Talk. So today we're going to talk about Strat style tremolo bridges. So the question is, will replacing the bridge on a budget Strat style tremolo guitar improve the tone and sustain? So now let's do a comparison. So what we have here is your typical Strat style tremolo bridge. And what I have on my right here is an upgraded version of a replacement bridge for Strat style guitars. Okay, this is Wilkinson V series, typical bend steel saddles, more meant for vintage style guitars, 6-hole secure, and a solid sustain block. So if you make a comparison, okay, on the surface they look largely similar, but what's important here is the materials from which these two bridges are made for. This one, the budget option, it's hard to tell, but these are probably some kind of aluminum alloy materials or some kind of steel alloy materials. And of course here, on the sustain block, okay, you can see that this is purely not steel. It's made of some kind of cheap alloy material, very rough in terms of finishing. And on the Wilkinson, okay, these are bent steel. The bridge plate itself is also made of solid steel. You cannot see very clearly on video, but you can see that the bridge plate on the Wilkinson is very much thicker. And of course, the biggest difference is the sustain block between the two. Right, you can see very clearly, okay, the Wilkinson one is almost more than twice the thickness of the budget variation. Right? And okay, now let's see how much they weigh. Okay, the budget version weighs in at 223 grams. Okay, the Wilkinson, it weighs in at 292 grams. So about 70 grams in terms of weight difference. So if you think of in terms of percentages, okay, by the way, this is made of billet steel. This is made some kind of metal alloy. Billet steel is commonly used in construction sites. When you pass a construction site, when you hear piling, you can hear the loud bong miles away, and the amount of sustain that billet steel produces, right? Billet steel is of course considered the second highest grade of steel available. The highest is of course Damascus steel, which is largely used in chef knives. So in terms of percentage, in terms of the weight, right? If you think tones in terms of percentage between 292 and 220 something grams, so you're getting actually an increase in about 20-30% in terms of sustain and tone, right? So now let's do a drop test to see how much difference between steel and alloy makes in terms of the tone. So please hold on, let me just move to a different location and we'll do the drop test. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so you can see here, of course, these are not Strat steel plates. These are more meant for tele. This again is a Wilkinson steel plate made of steel, and this is unbranded. It's probably some kind of aluminum alloy. Now let's do a drop test and hear how they sound. Okay, first, okay, I'm going to do this at equal heights. Okay, now let's drop the alloy, aluminum alloy, or we call just call it the alloy plate. Okay, and this is the steel one, right? So let's just switch positions again. Okay, this is your at the same height. This is your alloy material. and this is aluminium. Right? You can hear very clearly how much more tone you get out of steel and from alloy material. Now let's head back to the working desk to discuss about this further. Okay, we're back. So from the drop test, you can hear very clearly how much difference in tone in terms of the quality of the material that's used on the bridge plates, or whether on the bridge plate or on the sustain blocks of bridge and saddles, right? Saddle wise, okay, of course, there's a big difference again. Here, okay, I have two saddles, one made of brass and one made of, I don't know what this is, whether it's steel or alloy, but of course, brass is generally one of the best tone metals you can find. Practically in almost every temple or church that you go to, the bells and gongs are always made of brass, and you can hear the tone and the sustain that you can achieve from using brass as your tone metal. Right, so friends, this is, I think, quite clear that by upgrading your bridge or saddles on your guitar, whether be it a Strat or a Tele or, you know, something similar, there is a significant tone difference when you upgrade from a budget variation to an established brand variation. So friends, I hope this video has been informative for you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.